Russia's attack on Ukraine isn't only by air or ground troops, it's also on the internet, and that's according to the U.S. government's top cybersecurity agency, which is warning U.S. companies about possible cyber attacks. KCRA 3's Christopher Salas is live in Washington with more. Christopher, good morning.
Hey, Leticia, good morning. The U.S. government and cyber experts are warning that Russia could launch cyber attacks in retaliation to NATO-imposed sanctions. They say the targets could be vital communication lines, the electric grid, or potentially financial systems.
As Russia continues its bombardment of Ukraine, the U.S. government is warning Russia could launch a different kind of attack on Ukraine and its allies, including the United States.
Russia has long been a malign actor in cyberspace.
The nation's cyber defense agency issued a Shields Up alert, saying every U.S. organization must prepare for a disruptive cyber attack. A spokesman for the National Security Council told me it wouldn't be the first time Russia has targeted U.S. businesses.
Knowing that this day might come, we've been preparing for the last few months by talking with our state and local partners, by talking with private industries, sharing best practices with them, and urging them to harden their defenses.
Cyber experts say our nation's critical infrastructure could be at risk.
Our water sector in particular is very vulnerable. It's very distributed, and most utilities are owned by municipalities that don't have very large budgets.
And there is precedent for cyber attacks on U.S. companies. Just last year, U.S. intelligence linked Russian-based hackers to attacks on Colonial Pipeline and major meat producer JBS. The Kremlin denied involvement.
It's not as though criminal actors are operating in Russia without the Russian intelligence services knowing who they are. Russia will claim that they have no control over these hackers. I'm skeptical.
The U.S. government and cyber experts also say Russia's currently involved in cyber attacks in Ukraine, and it's not unlikely there could be some spillover here in the United States, even if we're not the intended target. Leticia.
And Christopher, there's been some reporting the U.S. would launch its own cyber attacks against Russia as a way to destabilize them. What do you know about that?
Leticia, so I actually asked the national security spokesman I spoke with directly that question, and he said those reports are, quote, wildly off base. But he did say the United States is ready to retaliate if Russia were to launch a cyber attack against the country. He wouldn't get into specifics, however, what the consequences would be. Leticia.